Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Bourbon and this is Behind the Book. Today I'd like to introduce you to the Lola Cruz Mystery Series. This is Living the Vida Lola, the first in the series. Multicultural and people of color are underrepresented in books just as they are in visual mediums, yet it's so important that these mediums be a mirror for everyone in our society. They're just not. When I began writing my first book, the character who came to me was Lola Cruz, Lola for short. She's a 29-year-old Latina private investigator. She comes from a loving, sometimes over-involved, but always very well-intentioned Mexican family. They live in Sacramento. She values and embodies her culture, yet she's also American, trying to balance both. Why did I choose to write a Latina heroine in sleuth? Well, I married into a Mexican family, and their culture has had a very strong influence on me over the years. We have our 30th wedding anniversary coming up. When I first started writing, I wanted there to be a character my daughter could relate to, someone that she could connect with. Just like Lola, she's proud of her culture, she values her family, and she's a strong woman. She lives an American life, but she embraces and embodies every single bit of her dad's culture. Lola is for her. These fun, caperish PI mysteries feature Lola, her brother Antonio, as well as the entire Cruz family. Lola works for Camacho and Associates, led by the very mysterious Manny Camacho. And then there's Jack Callahan. He was her brother's best friend from high school, and Lola did a little bit of surveillance on him back in the day because she had a huge crush. Now he's back in town. The first line of the book is, "When I was 14 years old, I snapped pictures of Jack Callahan doing the horizontal salsa in the back seat of a car with Greta Pritchard." That gives you a pretty good taste of the flavor and tone of this series. I have always taken great care not to misrepresent myself as Latina. I'm Latina by marriage. I celebrate the culture of which I've been fortunate enough to be a part. My husband is Mexican American. My children are Mexican American. And these books celebrate a culture I adore. I'm proud that they can be a mirror for people who are not represented enough in books. So that's a little bit about the Lola Cruz Mystery Series. Living the Vida Lola is the first book. That's been Behind the Book, and happy reading.